Let's talk about a huge mistake people make with their relationships. You probably think the problem is the big argument. It's the angry text you wish you could unsend. We've all been there. It's the glaring red flag you walked right past again and again. It's that desperate need to explain yourself for 10 minutes straight. Or maybe it's when you just completely shut down and go quiet. But the pattern doesn't actually start there. It starts way before that. It's a tiny moment that you probably don't even notice. It's right before you blow up or you shut down. There's something inside you that shifts. You feel a quick flash of anxiety. Your chest gets super tight. You feel this desperate urge to fix everything right this second. Or you get terrified that if you speak your truth, the person's going to leave. That little moment you always ignore is where your real choice actually is. And here's how the cycle actually works. First, something happens. Second, you get a physical signal in your body. Third, you do the exact same thing that you always do. The something happens part is super easy to spot. It's a text that takes way too long to get a reply. It's a careless comment that really hurts your feelings. It's your partner pulling away. Or it's that heavy conversation you've been dodging for weeks. But nobody ever talks about the signal. The signal is that awful knot in your stomach. It's when you feel really, sick, that nauseous feeling. It's your thoughts spinning out of control, when you can't sleep. It's that sudden panic that makes you over-explain everything. Or sometimes it's just quiet. It's a sad thought like, I shouldn't even have to ask for this. Then your old habit takes over. Maybe you chase them down, or maybe you give them the silent treatment. Maybe you try so hard that it just hurts because you're just trying to be logical, but it doesn't happen. Or maybe you swallow your feelings entirely. If you only notice the problem after you've already reacted, you'll spend your whole life cleaning up the same messes. Now, cleaning up is important, but it should be the last step, not the first. The second you learn to spot your body's early warning signs, you will earn a pause. And that pause changes everything. That is the moment this stops being a nice theory and it becomes a real tool that you can use. You don't have to turn into the Zen master when you get triggered. You just need to give yourself 3 seconds to ask a better question. Let me tell you a little bit about a client I had named Talia. She always lost her voice and stopped speaking up in her relationships. And you'd probably guess that her warning sign was that she was going silent. But that's not what the issue was. Her warning sign was a tiny thought that always popped up first. It's probably not worth bringing up. Once she learned to catch that thought, instead of going quiet, she could stop. She could ask herself, what am I actually so scared will happen if I actually say this out loud? That question didn't fix her whole life, but it gave her a choice that she never had before. This is exactly why having a guide helps so much. It doesn't replace your own brain or real therapy. It just slows down everything enough so you can actually have a chance to think. So I have a tool called Trigger Shift AI. It's inside my Love Mastery IQ program. It walks you through naming what just happened and separates the cold facts from your fearful stories. It helps you find a clear question to ask yourself before you react on autopilot. I'm going to show you how it works on my free webinar on July 29th. This AI tool isn't even the most important part of the webinar. Having something to break your old habit is really what truly matters. So here's what I want you to do. Open a blank note on your phone or write it down on a piece of paper and type this one sentence. My first warning sign. Think about the last time you fell into your worst relationship habit. What happened right before you reacted? What did your body feel like? What was the exact thought you had? What did you desperately feel like you had to do? Was it you wanted to text somebody? I don't want you to try to fix it yet. I just want you to notice it. And then I want you to come join me in my free webinar. Again, it's on July 29th. It's called Why You Keep Hitting the Same Wall in Love. I'm going to help you there find that hidden pattern that's ruining your love life. We'll figure out your exact warning signs so you can finally make a different choice. I'm going to put the registration link in the comments below, and there's a cool free gift for attending. So remember to start by finding the first clue, as I said earlier, not the familiar, messy ending.